I think the audience is extremely smart and extremely well informed. They're just not informed about every single thing at 5:25 in the morning.
You've been doing this a while. Do you think that America is less informed about the world than they were at the beginning of your career, less interested, more inward looking?
Wow. I'm not sure that that is true. I think people are really curious. I think we're all overwhelmed and confused. But I think people are really curious and engaged. But there is so much that's thrown at us all the time that is really, really hard. And I try to to respect my audience in a particular way. I think the audience is extremely smart and extremely well informed. They're just not informed about every single thing at 5:25 in the morning. And so it's good for me to remind them or to remind myself of the basics and just constantly focus on the basics, the basics, the basics, the basics, and then fold in the latest news. Often the latest news is incomprehensible without the basics. And often, I wonder if you would agree, maybe most urgent breaking news isn't anything you need to know at all. And so
Mm.
it's good to have a lot of context along with the breaking news.
No, I felt this way as we've been paying attention to the ceasefire with Iran, in the sense that every update has actually made me more confused, because it seems like very few people know what's going on except for Donald Trump himself, which is something that Ben smartly said today during one of our meetings.
And he himself said he didn't know what he was going to do at one point.
Yes, exactly.
It's this kind of like illegible world where like I remember somebody asked me like I saw that like Carolyn Levitt put the guy from the Free Press, Eli Lake, in the front row, and like, what does that signal? And it's like it can't signal anything because she doesn't know what Trump's going to do, because Trump doesn't know what Trump's going to do. So the whole situation is kind of fundamentally illegible, right? And I think
Yeah.
it's a challenge for providing analysis, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it's a challenge if you want to be an informed citizen, because that bit of information about Eli Lake is competing against some feature about business in China that might affect what you think about tariffs or whatever else. It's all just everything is competing against everything else all the time.